Hello, all my lanterns. We are here to play what a lot of people consider the first game. I can find it properly. Hold on, let's here. It's not okay. It is not the first game. It's technically something closer to the 6th game, probably more likely the 10th game. But we're gonna see how this goes. So, on the glorious Atari 50th anniversary, so game pack or whatever it's called. Sorry, just graciously on sale. So. And we're gonna see how this goes. Up and down. Oh, do I have to two-player this? Hell no, I don't got nobody else to play this shit. Okay, bullshit. How do I single player it? Single player, please. This is not a good game mode. Oh, you fucker. You bunch of motherfuckers. There we go. You bitch. Just gonna do that until it's fucking. Finicky little shit. Boop, boop. Oh, it's only 2-player. Are you shitting me? Yes, we can try and fucking. Here we go, Pong, 71, you what's at 72. Then we have computer science, 71. Yeah, there's older than this though. There's all this stuff. Oop, Atari was made. They made a lot of Pong consoles. Okay. Trying to do creative stuff with this, so don't just...
You know what the Atari motto is? Innovative leisure, right? Well, it didn't say innovative arcade games. It didn't say innovative video games. It said innovative leisure. It was broad from day one. I mean, Nolan always had a consumer game in his mind because that's what he hired me to do. And I wound up doing the wrong thing and making a hit coin-op game, right? When I was at Ampex, I learned how to make sync generators, synchronizing the basic fundamental circuit necessary to get a TV signal, because we had to generate an analog signal. So you do that and you get the ball at one speed and you put paddles up, and it's a very, very boring game.
Yeah.
And so I added the speed up and I added the angles off of that, just, you know, to make it playable, interesting. And so it started getting a little interesting. That's cute. And Nolan said, well, it's got to have score. We had a pretty good game, and hey, great. So what are you going to do for sound? I go, sound? I'm already over budget. What am I going to do? Nolan said, well, I want the sound of a roar of a crowd of thousands applauding your win. And Ted said, I want boos and hisses. And I'm thinking, how do I do that? Listen, I got video. I got the goddamn game up. Now you wanted me to do this. I'll be right back. So I pissed around for a day and poked around sounds that already existed in the vertical sync generator. Getting them out, 555 timer. I love it. Years later, the sound is so well thought out, so appropriate. It was like, are you kidding me? It was just, you know, just thrown together in spite of what the boss said.
That's what you can do with what you got over budget.
That was how Pong came to be.
But I don't have anyone else to play. I thought I was going to cheese this by getting away with it by me pull it's on here, so we'll just play it like this. So broken pong machine. What the fuck? Let's see what this goes like. Boop.
So everybody's heard the Pong story.
Boop.
Probably everybody's heard the Pong story, but I've heard it many times, and from Al Alcorn himself, who designed Pong. So
the story I've heard is that they installed one of the first Pong machines in a tavern and let people play it as a test.
Put it out into an arcade and see if it makes money. I mean, that's the market research.
My understanding was Ted built a cabinet, a tabletop, simple cabinet over the weekend. And a coin mech bolted to the side of the cabinet, tabletop type of big thing was sit on a barrel.
Placing a interactive video machine somewhere and having people play it was still a relatively new concept. Nobody knew if it was going to go.
That's the name of the bar in Palo Alto.
San Jose?
No, it was Andy Caps.
It was Santa Clara?
Sunnyvale.
So we'll put it in Andy Caps. You know, it's a coin-op game, be it fragile and humble. And so we did.
Well, my memory is that he gets a phone call, the game's busted, which of course is the usual thing you get on a support line. It doesn't work. What is it, and in what way does it not work?
That's true.
It doesn't work.
The bar owner or manager at the time kind of yelled at them and like accused them of their game being shoddy because it had already broken down and it was no longer functioning or working.
And they get a call, you know, later on that night and like, hey, this thing broke, you know. Come and pick up this piece of shit game and get it out of here. You know, this thing broke. You know, I'm not going to waste my time fixing this crap.
But anyway, the machine, we got the word that it stopped working, and I figured it could be anything.
You didn't put
and I'll go
quarters
out
in
there
it.
and take a look at it. And so I went to the machine, and the first thing you do is you want to try to play the game, because the machine was on in a tracked mode, so it was working, but you couldn't start a game. So you open up the coin box to basically flip the micro switch to give yourself a free game, because I'm not going to waste a quarter, you know.
And so they went down to see what's wrong with the machine to fix it, and what they found out was that it wasn't broken, it was just that so many people had played it, they'd filled the coin box with quarters, and it was jammed, and it couldn't take any more.
Damn.
So many people had played it.
I mean, it makes sense.
That it couldn't accept any more money.
The game is broken because it's stuffed so full of quarters.
Completely stuffed with quarters.
And it was a small, I remember it was kind of small, if I remember.
That's
it was a
time to
small
put
space.
another one
just
right
filled up
next
the quarters.
to it, because
It
that's
wouldn't take
Pong,
it.
and that's all you can
I
have.
opened up
right
the coin
at
mech,
time.
you know, it's, all these quarters just
Like,
gushed
God
out.
damn it.
So, whoa, that's
That'll just be
impressive.
Like 2 days from now.
It's the equivalent of like crashing a server. When you launch a new website and it's so popular. So they crashed the server on Pong.
And one of the other reasons it was also so popular is because you could play it with one hand while you're still holding a pint in your other hand. And that also was one of those things that, you know, eventually many years later led to the rise of the fun barcades that we have, you know, and we can enjoy now.
Joystick and buttons.
as Al will always say with a little, you know, twinkle in his eye, he goes, "This is a problem I can fix."
Basically, the way it worked was
right
you
next
take the
to the
money,
first
the deal you have, and you split the take with the owner of the bar. And so so I did that, and I had this sack of quarters, and the next day I come into work, and I said, I got the machine fixed, and here's the problem. Goddamn thing's making too much money. And they're like, really?
But it was one of those great moments where something that supposedly was failing was actually such a huge success that no one could recognize. It was truly the ugly duckling version of technology.
I thought it was
because remember, Nolan thought, he was like, this is just the placeholder until we get to design the really good game, because who's going to play this stupid shit-ass game?
Fuck me.
They went on to produce all of these classic, memorable arcade titles for years that allowed the company to survive and be so much more than a one-hit wonder. So that's my understanding of the history of Pong.
It's a great story, if it's true.
When a story is good, you know there's some doubt about it. Like, well, that's too good to be really true. It's probably a boring version of it that's actually true.
You know, it sounds realistic to me. You know, I mean, I've kind of seen that happen in my own. And when you do get a really great game, the coins will just overflow. And,
everywhere.
You know, it's kind of a cool feeling.
They would actually reserve spots with coins or quarters.
Yeah.
Okay, that's how that works. So let's see how this goes. Some more gameplay, and then I'm gonna be done for the night. No. Is there a way to fucking... Fucking continue. Bruh. Trying to find single player Pong. Fuck. Oh, you probably got a 4-player? Damn. Shit. That looks like something that would be a part of my other review. That's another hidden one. Is there Pong, but it plays on single person. I will go through all of them. They have Jaguar in here? Are you shitting me? They got Jaguar in this shit. Oh, good hell. Let's play some Jag. And music plays. Take a shit on the machine. Just the toilet when it's fucking CD out on. Hold up, what? Okay, never mind. Thought that said something different. Space Duel. I guess more of this. We'll see if fucking I can play this by myself. Think. Fuck, do you play this with 2 people without having someone connect shit? No, you fucker. There's a save game in this. The fuck? I have all the points. Fucking worthless player to have an ass. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. You could. Shit. Bitch. It's fine. It's all the points for me. This is Pong, and this is Atari's Pong, and you can't really move any of this stuff anywhere. Anyway. Oh. Oh. Oh shit. I guess it went to 17. And that's it for that. Well, this is Pong, and I'm gonna have to apparently find someone else to help me fucking play this. Fucking was expecting single player to not work for Pong. So, you know, it's not like a lot of people have other people to play with anymore because everyone's so lacking in commitment nowadays. Anyway, that's about the 6th game that was made. First really popular one, and they made a fucking ass ton of consoles. Every company was trying to make like 3 Pong consoles back in the day. So you'd have like 30 different consoles for just Pong and its variations. And then the crash of 77 happened because it was oversaturated because it was just Pong in Magnavox Odyssey. And then Atari, that had a lot of Pong consoles sales, would make the 2600, and that would go on for its own thing. All right, thank you. Thank you, all my lanterns. Bye, y'all.